We're gonna be having some leftovers today.
TheorySabers.com. Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the newly leaked or shown. I don't know if Disney's going to take this video down or not. I think it's just one of the reactions to Star Wars Celebration images and such, but we'll see what happens. So, Balin Skoll, who was played and portrayed by the brilliant actor Ray Stevenson, who sadly passed away last year, is going to be replaced by Rory McCann, who apparently knew him in person. So, what my thoughts on it, everyone's chiming in, my thoughts on it, they're going to replace the character, right? The character in Ahsoka, Balin Skoll, was my favorite character, and he was what kept me around the entire show. To be honest, I thought he was the most compelling. I thought his character was compelling. I thought his character arc was mysterious. We didn't know where he was going to go. What's his motive? He's not evil, but he's not aligned with the light. What's his path? Where is he going to go? Is he going to switch up? Is he going to continue down his path and go more dark? What's the story? And what does he know of Order 66? What happened? How did he get out of it? How did he survive this entire time? Where did him and Shin go? I was really hoping that we would see his story in Tales of the Jedi or Tales of the Empire or whatever they were going to do that they did with Varys Offee and I forgot what the other character was. Seeing as how they've uploaded this photo of Rory McCann as Balin Skoll, there's two things that they can do. They can either gloss over the fact that he's been replaced with a new actor, and we all just know it, we just move on, which I think is the best option. Or they actually try to intertwine it into canon where he gets possessed. He goes to, he's on Peridia, he goes to the mountain that's glistening in the darkness, in the distance, and just like Anakin did, where he went there and saw that it was the father who he spoke to, Balin Skoll can do the same thing, and it could be the mother, Loth, it could be the father, it could be the son, and he gets possessed. He gets possessed, and his face changes to this. So they could do the whole first part there, CG, deepfake, Ray Stevenson. Maybe they already filmed a whole bunch of scenes. I wouldn't be surprised if they already did, but then it would change into Rory McCann. Now, if they're going to go with this, then I really think that they need to keep it very congruent with what Balin Skoll is in the first place, with, that silvery beard. His beard needs to be more white, and his hair needs to be more white. Now, I can't really see his hair, but from right there, it looks like it could be. But we'll see when it actually comes out. The Ahsoka show. Look, I was really psyched for the show. Episode 4 and 5, really liked the Anakin coming back. But after episode, I would say 6, episode 6 was probably the most interesting and compelling, and that's simply because of Balin Skoll and Shin Hati. That moment where they were looking off into Peridia, and they were talking about the times of old, Order 66, about the Jedi, about the Temple, the time of the Republic. That was, to me, I could get a whole show and series about that. About them and their journeys in Order 66.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Republic, the Empire, and as Vader took over.
I'm having some pasta salad.
Things that they went through
I'm
when
pretty.
they were going into hiding.
Yeah, pasta salad.
Such an interesting story. It's very
It's
compelling.
just
It's very fun. It's very
pasta,
mysterious.
vegetables,
And obviously,
bacon,
where does his character
a little bit
go?
of cheese.
I found Balin to be the most interesting character in the show in its entirety, which is unfortunate to say because Ahsoka should be the centerfold. For me, it wasn't. She wasn't. I'm not a big fan of Sabine. I felt like the interjection of Sabine and then her being a Force user and all that, too much for me. I didn't like it. Mace Windu had a purple lightsaber, and that's indicative of his light darkness that he calls upon. It still remains in the light, but blue and red makes purple. With Rory McCann, with Ray Stevenson, with Balin Skoll, and Shin Hati, orange is red and yellow. A yellow lightsaber is all of the temple guards. You're very intellectual and very smart. And that's kind of what a yellow lightsaber means. Green means powerful with the Force. Blue, you're a consular, so you're like a protector. You're kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none almost. Red, obviously evil. Purple, you dabble in between the two, but you still remain somewhat in the light. And then, of course, orange being you dabble on both ends, but you're kind of more dark. And that's where we see Balin Skull and Shinhati. Now, personally, I was hoping that the animated show Tales of the Empire would focus on these characters, where it was Barris Offee and geez, I already forgot the other
Mm-hmm.
character. That's how it went through my mind, but nothing. You know, Tales
That's
of
what
the
I was
Empire
about
was
to do.
amazing, and I would have loved to see.
I was about to find something Star Wars to put on. I got my ticket, yo. I'm gonna go see Revenge of the Sith for its re-release for the 20th anniversary in IMAX. I'm going to see it Friday, I think. I'm really excited for that. Hmm. Where did I put my Disney Plus? Oh, here it is. Hmm. What about y'all? What are y'all doing today? Hmm. Let's get this thing going. Oh, no. Don't cast it. I like my phone because it's its own stand.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. We'll be making the jump to hyperspace soon.
You know, I've never been to this sector. Can't wait.
Is that so?
It is. Master, I have been meaning to ask you, do you have any idea how many planets you visited so far?
Let me think. I really couldn't say off the top of my head.
Well, you must hold the Jedi record for most planets visited, based on all the stories I've heard anyway.
Well, I really doubt that.
Master, patrolling this area was postponed. That is, until you decided to go and volunteer us to do it. You seemed obsessed about getting back out here.
Obsessed. Actually, I thought it would be good for you if we visited the Outer Rim.
It's a little different than what I expected.
Oh, really? How so?
For one, I was hoping for something a little more stimulating. Like maybe more action. It's a lot more peaceful than I thought it would be.
The seeds of misfortune, when in peaceful soil, can be easy to overlook.
Do you sense something?
I sense a disturbance in the Force.
Master, can you still sense it?
Not anymore. Did you not feel anything earlier?
Not a thing. If you had to guess, what do you think it was? This disturbance that you felt?
I sensed a darkness. Something ancient and sinister.
Could it possibly be Sith? If so, you know I'm ready to fight.
No, it cannot be so. It's been hundreds of years since they were destroyed. But whatever it is, we need to investigate.
If it's that dark, fighting would be the only way to do that.
There's much eagerness from you, Dan. But no matter how confident, a Jedi does not seek out aggression. A Jedi must find balance and stillness.
I know. So, then, what should we do?
The only inhabited planet around here is Habbo, right?
Have you been there?
Yeah, quite a few times, actually.
That's my master. Always the only Jedi who knows it all when it comes to the Outer Rim. I'm so lucky to be your Padawan.
Thank you.
I was being sarcastic.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. We should get going.
Great. Besides, I had a feeling patrolling the Outer Rim had to be more exciting than this. The view from above was great, but
should try the local dish called undu. You'll like it even more.
Sage wisdom, as always.
The people of this planet are known to be quite shy. Why don't I go try to talk to them first? It's best if you wait here.
Understood.
I can feel it. It's getting close.
I'm impressed. You've already broken through.
I mailed a package to my friend.
So did you find anything
It
out?
should be there by the
A
end of the
couple
day
days
today.
ago, an elder from an unknown tribe visited. When he arrived on his ship,
I have
he
a
was
feeling
alone.
like his package is getting close.
And from an unknown tribe?
There are not that many visitors to this planet in the first place. So for the Haba, there are far more unknown tribes than not.
Interesting. Then where did this old man go?
Apparently, he went into the mountains by himself.
Do you think this man is the same presence you felt earlier?
I wonder. I haven't felt the disturbance at all since we arrived on this planet.
Were we misdirected?
No, I think the opposite.
What does that mean?
If it's this elder, he could be hiding his presence, which means that he is close.
You think so?
But it also means he's noticed us.
So then he's felt our presence as well.
Not only that, but and there's a chance I may be overthinking this. But there are a lot of things troubling me. No matter, we need to look into who this elder is.
I agree. Should we head to the mountains then?
If we do that, we run the risk of missing him. It's safer to stay here and watch over his ship. Then we'll be here when he returns.
Better idea. Why don't we split up? I can head to the mountains. And Master, you watch the ship.
Did you pick the mountain because you're more likely to encounter him there?
No, that isn't it. It just so happens that you're the one who's better with ships, while I'm the one who's better with mountain terrain. Best person for the job.
If I were you, though, I wouldn't count me out on the mountains just yet. But that's okay. There are wild animals called Vamga up there, so be careful. If you leave them alone, they rarely attack. So if you run into one, don't provoke it.
But if a Vamga's attacking the old man, it's lightsabers helping, right?
Well, let's just hope for your sake that doesn't happen. The mountains are tricky. You should get a guide.
Again, so wise.
I can watch it through my phone screen. That's so funny.
I wouldn't think an old man could manage a path like this. Well, I should be one to talk.
Dan, you there?
Yes, Master.
I've located the old man's starship. It isn't a model I recognize, but it resembles the old Sith ships I've seen in Hollows.
Are you serious? The Sith?
That's right.
So then this elder is one of them.
I'm really hoping that isn't true.
But I've got a bad feeling about this. Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a Vamga carcass.
What? I'm going to check it out.
Be safe, Dan.
Master,
What is it, Dan?
it appears the Vamka has been cut down.
Its throat's been slashed. Clean cut. Whoever it is that did this, must be extremely skilled.
Clean cut. Lightsaber's the only weapon I know that can
Yeah.
cut Famke's throat like that.
Yeah.
Looking at the wound, this was definitely.
I thought it was a crazy
You should
idea
head
too,
back then. Whoever this elder turns
but it
out to
works.
be is sure to be a dangerous opponent.
Yes, Master.
But it works.
A Jedi.
So then, are you a Sith?
But
Became far too upset.
I'm also not normally watching TV. I'm normally
Resulted in them completely neglecting their
I'm normally
destiny.
eating out at a restaurant, and then I'll stream my lunch break that way. But
You're saying you're not a Sith?
Let's not
I'm
speak
just feeling
with
different
our
today.
mouths, but with our blades.
Get away, Dan.
I guess you are not ill after all. I sense someone strong in the force, but it's not you. Must be the other. No matter. Hunting the Vamka, it was not a challenge. But if I killed you, your master will surely show himself.
I won't be as easily defeated as a Vamka.
I certainly hope not. You're only delaying the inevitable with such futile defense. How incredibly boring you are.
They did a really good job on this.
It's been a while since I've come across an opponent so strong in the force. Yes, a worthy challenge. Oh, I do wish I had met you long ago when I was much stronger.
That fucking face.
destroyed?
Completely. Well, so much for trying to find a clue that there's left of that.
So what do you think he was?
However, based on some of the things he said, perhaps he was one simple that's alone. It's the first time I've confronted such a man. It was a terrible moment. If I had thought that he was in
However, you did defeat him, Master.
No, what defeated the Elder in the end was not me, but time. He couldn't win against the weakness that comes with age. No matter how powerful you become, no one will last forever.
So then, are you saying that power is meaningless?
Not at all. With power, you can protect those without it.
Excuse me.
However, like everything else, it is impermanent.
You're right.
I am also becoming weaker, and you shall continue to get stronger. For that is the way of the galaxy.
You think I'll get stronger?
Quite possibly. So
If
long
y'all
as
haven't
you
seen this episode,
do
y'all
not
gotta go
forget
see this
your
guy.
training and your kindness.
It's one of my favorite Jedi right there.
Go on and say goodbye to your friends. You know, they were very worried about you when you were recovering from your injury.
Thank you, Master.
I'll tell you, they knew what they were doing when they made that one. Oh, they knew what they were doing. They did some good. They did some good stuff with that. I almost want to get another game. Yeah, there we go. It's fixing to say, hold on now. There we go. Somebody sent me some Ghibli coin. I guess Ghibli came out with their own coin. All right. Cool. As soon as that thing hits a penny, it's gonna be insane. As soon as Digi hits $1, I'm going fucking insane. As soon as Digi hits $1, I'm going insane. I'm going insane. How long do I have? I got roughly 5 minutes. Okay. Roughly 5. Oh, okay, Solana's still going up. That's good. That's good. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, huh? No, that's not what I'm looking for. I guess I could check on this. Hmm. How's y'all day going? Anyone else having a good day, or is it just me? It's usually just me. Who's having a good day? Okay. Money, money, money. Gifts. Research. Um, a few more minutes. Okay. Yep. 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 Wait. Yep. Yep. Okay.
In general, yes, but not all models. Do you know which one you have? I believe we would go. I believe we would go back that far. Um, so. Mhm. So unfortunately, we can't do quotes or estimates over the phone. We do have to have it in the store. Yeah, no worries. Very common question. Bring an ID, bring it in. We'll take a look at it, evaluate the condition, give you an offer at that point, and if you like the number, you walk away. Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll do. We'll see you then.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Okay. 33. That should be fine for now.
A crown without swords.
It'll take like 2 minutes. Okay. Alright, y'all. Well. Not a very eventful lunch, but I got full. We'll make it to dinner time. That was the goal. Now, it gives me just a little extra to spend guilt-free if I decide to splurge out when I go watch Revenge of the Sith again. Because I deserve it. Why not? Because I deserve it. Oh. Alright. You want to see my ticket? I got my ticket. I got my ticket. Alright. We'll see y'all next time.